Greetings and salutations and welcome to some more Unreal Engine 4. So, I've made a little bit of progress. I've been playing with the AI some more. Specifically the Guard and the Wanderer prototypes. Now, so the Guard comes out, stands in a spot, does his thing, chases me when he sees me, but only up to a certain point, and then he just kind of loses interest and goes back to his guard position. The Wanderer goes from point to point to point in a random order. I might specify in a random order. I don't know if I'm going to keep... Well, I kind of want to keep that because it does keep the game less predictable. You know, if you have, a patrol that follows a specific path constantly, it's predictable and it's less fun, in my opinion. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So he wanders from point to point to point in a random order. And when he sees me, he goes to the guard. Now up to this point, that's been the end of it all. However, I have made some changes now. So what should happen when he spots me is he goes to the guard and then both of them come after me. So, let's resume. So we'll let them get to their base behaviors. There goes our guard. He's going to his guard point. Yep, there he goes. He's just going to stand there. What I want to do actually is set up some behavior so he's kind of like scanning left and right. Just standing there is boring. Okay, so our Wanderer, he's doing his thing. He's wandering backwards and forwards. So let me go stand in a position... Oops. I want him to go this way. And then I'm going to go around the corner so he doesn't like spot me instantly. There he goes. Alright, now he's going off to the other point. Now if I stand in a position where he sees me but the guard doesn't, like this, now see, he spots me, he pauses, he goes to the guard, tells the guard he wants some help, and they both come after me. And that's it. Since there's no combat or anything like that, they are just going to follow me around indefinitely. See, at this point, if I had everything running, they should be both pounding this tar out of me and killing me. But since I haven't done any kind of combat yet, they're not. So how have I accomplished this? Well, it's funny you should ask. Right, so I've adjusted the guard behavior tree. I pulled out the I hear something, because I'm not doing the sound yet. I'm going to introduce that later. But since that's using the same sequencing as seeing, I'm not too worried about it. So none of this has changed. Not for the guard anyway. Now, I've added a new variable to the blackboard and it's called hunt kill. So when the hunt kill gets set, the guard, it overrides everything else the guard has been told to do, because it's, you know, in the priority order from left to right. So when hunt kill is set, he just comes after the enemy actor, and that's it. It's basically the same as this one. So that's him. That's as complicated as it gets with this guy. So let's close that out. Now, the Wanderer. You may notice some changes with the Wanderer now. So we've got everything we had except this bit here, which is basically the same as the guard. If hunt kill is set, chase the target. But we've added a service to here. So when he spots me, this service runs. And I'm not quite sure if I'm doing this properly, but what I've done is tacked onto the end here, setting the closest target, and I've tacked this bit on the end, so it now sets the closest guard value. Wait, is it? Yes. It now sets the hunt kill to true, right here, and it sets the closest guard value, right? Right. So now he goes off, he waits 1 second, as we noticed, and he runs to the closest guard. And then what? Well, now he waits another 1 second. The reason I put the wait time in there is because I suddenly discovered that every tick is set to 40 to 60 seconds. And that wouldn't be enough to reliably run this every time he spotted me, so I put the weight in there. I can probably take that down to 0.5 of a second, but whatever. For testing purposes, it's running fine. So he moves to the guard, and when he gets to the guard, he waits for another second, which I could probably fine-tune, and then he sets the guard's hunt kill. Now this is something I did myself, and it's probably completely wrong, but it works, so it's also very right. So it looks like a mess. We start off, we receive the tick, we get the AI controller that we're using, we get the current pawn that's called this function. We get his blackboard. We go to the blackboard and we look at the value for closest guard, and we get that. We also get the enemy actor, because the guard doesn't have the enemy actor set, because he technically hasn't seen me, so his enemy actor variable is not set. And this is where I ran into a problem. Now, we cast out to the AI guard, and we have to get his blackboard and set his hunt kill to true. Now once we've done that, we also have to get my enemy actor, or the enemy actor from here, where is it? There we go. See, return value, getting the enemy actor from the Wanderer's blackboard, and we're pushing it into the guard's blackboard via this. So now, when he runs up to the guard, he runs this and he sets the guard's hunt kill, and he sets the guard's enemy target, or enemy actor. Once that's done, left to right progression, hunt kill is set, he moves towards the enemy actor, which is me. And that's that! I'm sure that, like I said, I'm sure there's a better way of accomplishing... Where are we? I'm sure there's a less messy way of accomplishing this. I mean, it feels messy, but it's probably right. Like I said, I've only just started this. This is what? Day 5? Day 4? Day 5 since I actually started working with Unreal Engine. So, yeah, there's that.